Well, good morning. First time you've heard my voice in a while, huh? Up here with Jonah, waiting on Alex.
Good morning.
Hey. Morning, Jonah. Gonna head here across Poplar Lake, down through Liz Lake, down to Caribou Lake. We're up here at the Rockwood Lodge. It's fine, a little light snow, 11 degrees. Gonna go do a little winter backpacking. Woo, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Woo-hoo. Finally. Been a while. Jonah, you doing a little reading as we're walking?
Orienteering.
Orienteering. I got the basketry merit badge. Been moody on the lake today. A lot of wind. Made it to Liz Lake. Really wasn't that far. This is a really long finger lake. If you don't know what that means, just a long, skinny one. The Finger Lakes. Really excited to walk down it. And so was this wolf who had taken the trail. He broke some trail for us. Nice of him. Yeah, got up at 1:45 a.m. It is about 11:35 now. It's a long day, the first day driving up here, about 6 hours. Wait a little bit for Alex. By the time we get camp done, you can't wait to get in the hammock. I never can anyway. Alright, it's about 12 degrees. This is the South Portage on Liz Lake. It's going to take us over to Caribou. Oh, we're really not too far from our proposed camp. And because of my vocal cord surgery, still kind of supposed to keep my talking to a minimum. It's hard. It's really hard with people. It takes a lot of effort. I mean, here I am talking to you. This is really nice because it's windy. It's quite blustery out there, and we're out of the wind on this site. Wind is coming out from the west. We're on the west side of the lake, and these woods just block it. You can just see it swirling. I think the wind found us, didn't it? Well, we got it rigged up. We have so little snow that the snow stakes were useless, and the ground is just hard to cement. So hooking it off to the pulk, a couple of rocks it'll do. That's just to keep my tarp door flap. My door from flapping in the wind. Because that's annoying when you're trying to get some good hammock sleep. But most of it I was able to tie off. And we got our little, man, we all got Superior Gear hammocks and war bonnet tarps. Crazy. I'm pretty good because the wind is coming from back that way, so I'll be good. And then I'm blocking Jonah. You're welcome. And then Jonah's blocking Alex. Hey, Alex. Glad you're here, man. Yeah, the ice is really rumbling. Feel it down in your soul. We are all crawled into the sack about 9 o'clock. Man, we stood out in the lake tonight. Stars were just magnificent. And then we saw this huge, huge fireball streak across the sky. A big meteor or something. It was close. It was hot white. It was like a nice gift. That's about -2. We ate so well. Sorry, I didn't even get any on video. I made penne noodles, Italian sausage, red and green peppers cooked down with some onion, little Parmesan cheese on top. Delish. Oh yeah, I had garlic bread too. Just spread some butter on some brioche bread, sprinkled some garlic powder on that at home and stuck them up in the freezer and kind of froze them, put a little parchment paper between them all, wrapped them in foil and brought them out. It was actually probably the best part of the meal. Good night, everybody. All secure in Sector 7. Good morning, everybody. It's old Shug here. And man, did I sleep good. And now I'm going to drink some Dagliadoro instant espresso. Wake myself up, have a bacon sandwich here in the hammock. And get on with a beautiful day here. It's about 6 degrees. Got down to about -3 last night or so. And actually it's 5 degrees. 5.7. The old Medaglia d'Oro instant espresso. This is going to be so good on this cold morning. Slightly gloomy. Not much wind yet, but I can hear it way back in the woods. Water's just about to boil. Very exciting, all of it. Got myself a pretty boy. Yes, sir. Here's to you. Here's to me. Here's to you. Here's to them. Here's to all of us. That's what I'm talking about. E. See how this sandwich is going to do. Bacon and sausage, Duke's mayonnaise on brioche bread. Got up this morning, put up a little tarp. Because we had that snow that's kind of coming down light, but it's enough to just keep collecting on you and all your stuff, and might snow on and off throughout the day here today. So we're cozying in. And really all we have to do, pretty hazy. Today's thing is just collect firewood, have some fun, try out my new skis on the lake. I've had them down on my lake, but there just wasn't really enough snow to make it any fun. But they worked. And that's the deal. And just eat more. Figure out who's going to do lunch and what we're going to do, or maybe we're going to have 2 lunches. And that's the beauty of winter camping. I'm trying to remember not to talk too loud today, and not to talk too much. It's really hard. There it is, the beautiful backwoods Donaker. With this 2 inches of snow, it's quite exposed. Fancy. It's a balmy 15.4 degrees Fahrenheit. It's our snack table, proving that we're living good. I've never brought marble cake from Cub out into the woods. Coffee crisp. These are Amber's cookies that Alex brought. They're amazing. Jonah brought the pocket coffee. It's an Italian chocolate with espresso in the middle. And there's one of those Tony's bars that are showing up. Who brought that?
I did.
Chocoloni. This is a little homage to my friend the Maple King, Hickory. But I'm the Maple King. MapleKing.com. I am the king of the snow. I know where to go. I don't really want to, you know, be out here in the snow. I'm the Maple King. MapleKing.com. Found some wood with some nice fat wood in it. I'm going to sit here and cut it up small. And we're going to try to get a much better fire. We pulled it out just a little bit because, you know, it's nice that they put these fire grates, but they're down so low. Down so low. You end up building fire on top and bottom, and fire last night was hard to get going, so we're going to get it out here and push coals in. And now, we have on the grill here, what Alex is telling us is, what did you tell us, Alex?
Egg pie.
Egg pie. No, it's not quiche, right?
Quiche with pie crust? Or?
It's sort of quiche and a pie crust, but it's country egg pie, as he keeps saying, that Amber made. It ain't no frittata, so don't you think it is. It ain't really quiche. That is country egg pie, and we will see it unveiled here fairly soon. Good to have Alex out here. It's been a couple of years. Well, I'm excited because it's like just a little after 3 and hungry. Kind of went without. I mean, we've been eating off our candy table over there. Hey, I want to give a little shout out on that table. That looks like an orange table that's brown over there, and we got all the sweets on it. And Jonah, little Jonah, got that for big Jonah. So a little shout out to you, Jonah. You're a thoughtful fella. You're real nice. That was a great gift. I hope you spent your own money on it. I'm assuming you didn't, but it's nice that you thought about it and led it to the person that had the money in their purse or pocketbook. Who am I to say? Jonah, not you. You. Good job. Now let's get back to the egg pie. There's the egg pie. Look at those chunks of potato in there. Oh, that is country. Man. Oh, glory! Goodness gracious, that's good eating. When I eat food like this, sometimes with the word country in it, with a homemade pie crust, I get a little emotional. I don't like to come out here and bawl in front of my friends, but when you get in your 60s, you just can't with me. You just can't with me. And then you laugh, and then you turn the camera off because people think you might need medication. Hey Amber, man, these cookies you made with the chocolate cacao and the chocolate chips and the texture out here in the cold, fantastic. The country egg pie, delightful. The blueberry muffins where the blueberry explodes in your mouth out here, stupendous. Thanks, Amber. I know you got a little country in you, and it shows in your cooking. The homemade pie crust, that was fantastic. Best part, though, was we got to have Alex out here, who toted it out for us. Sure do appreciate it. Now get back to work. We need you. That was my stomach growling. That's going to come through on video. Is it cocoa time or tea time?
Cocoa time.
It's cocoa time, cocoa time, cocoa time in the woods. Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, yeah.
That's the chocolate mint.
Chocolate mint.
So nice right now, just kind of dragging the chair down here and sitting on the lake. Alex out that way. And Jonah's up dinking around with camp. He's cooking dinner tonight. His chili mac, which is famous. Famous to Jonah. Yeah. You know, you're just so busy all the time in winter camping. Just chores galore, getting wood, doing this, finding that, reorganizing that, boiling some water, getting some water. The fire has taken a lot of work, and we finally found some really good wood. Found some good dry cedar way over there back in the woods. Got that going. That you just don't always, you know, you sit at home and just dream about, like, sitting out on this windy lake, just enjoying the BWCA. And Jonah and I were just talking about that, going, hey, we're finally kind of like, it's so easy to forget where you are out here. Orange Red Man. Hey, you look like Ferrari. Are you the Ferrari? And now it's just a chance to kind of sit down here in this 12-degree windy weather and just enjoy this. Listen to my stomach growl. Whoooooo Buddy. That's when you camp with engineers. That's Jonah's reflectic. What are you reflecting on there?
Trying to thaw the veggies and beef and chili mix.
Aha, just to get it kind of out of the baggie.
As you would say, temper it.
You're tempering a little bit. Yes, he's prepping the chili mac. We're got the 2 limes over there thawing out. Hard as a rock, like baseballs, but boy, when they're soft, they're gonna be nice, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
You know, a little lime on there. Are you going super hot tonight? You got a lot of...
No, I kept it out. I wasn't sure if you like spicy, so there's nothing in there really.
I don't. I'm kind of a puss on spice.
No jalapenos either.
All right, left hand.
Oh!
Ah.
I can do it. Give me a second.
Okay, another.
Come on,
one more time.
There you go.
There you go. Oh, that cheese sits upon those noodles. On that beef. And what else is in there? Onion.
Onion, celery,
carrot,
garlic,
pepper,
onion, mushroom, seasoning.
Got a pretty bowl. Yes, sir. Not but about 18 degrees here this morning. But the wind has been going all night long. Relentless. It's not really hitting us too bad here, but it's going to when we get out by the fire pit. And we're going to have to rethink the tarp situation and unless it breaks, because it has just been roaring. Can you hear it? Sounds like a Coleman lantern burning back there. Well, anyway, Sunday morning, top of the morning to you. Time to adjust that Medagliador over this espresso. Get the blood pumping. Enjoy the day. Out here in the BWCA. Hey. That's the way. Have a little sandwich. That's what I say. Okay. Well, that's good. That's real good. I think the boys are kind of getting up to it. Close to 7:30. Kind of wait for the sun to come up and rally. Otherwise, it's more difficult to film when it's dark. You can't see me. I'm just a voice coming out of the dark. Let me say this though: all of us have already hollered across each other how warm we slept in these Superior Gear hammocks with this. Mine is a 15-degree Superior Gear hammock with a built-in underquilt with a 30-degree underquilt comforter. You can use it as a top quilt. Snap to it. You know, when I crawl in at night, last night, the night before, there's no waiting to get warm. There's no your butt is cold for a while, your back is cold for a while. Instant warmth. Like I always do, I take my down jacket, my big down jacket, which I hadn't even really worn around camp yet, put it over my foot box. No cold feet at all, not a touch, both nights. And the shacks are better. High Sierra Sniveler top quilt, which just has a slit cut in it that's Velcro closed, and you can actually wear it as a poncho if you want, if you really get cold. I never really have, other than for a video I did on it once, but you could. I'll tell you, we stay warm enough in the day. All of us have mucklucks. I mean, that's really just the key to warm feet. In dry snow. And a muckluck, a Steger muckluck, I don't know, like around $200, give or take. What an investment to have warm feet. And the warmth, I keep saying warmth, it's all about warmth, man. Adjust you a little bit. We're at a bad angle. Hey, Jonah.
Morning.
Yes, so sleeping warm is a joy. And comfortable. And I'm loaning Alex one of my Superior gears. Yeah, he's a man of few words, but he was like, dude, this thing was so cool. I'm just like, so warm. And then you don't have to come out and piecemeal everything together and hope that you stay warm. Well, that's all I got to say about that, Whoooooo Buddy. Having a tap tap. And I believe there's a brown sugar cinnamon. Oh, for sure.
That wind, it ripped all night. I mean, you know, the sound of a freight train or a rocket ship or a meteorite or a comet landing in camp. It was so wild, but we were pretty protected back there. Got a little spin drift in on my face a couple times. Nothing serious, but could have got up and repitched the tarp. But in this weather, with the amount of snow, you have to really work to build some snow walls up. I'd probably cut some boughs or something, but we didn't have to. Wasn't that bad. And camp held. So looking pretty good. I just got a message come in on my inReach. Probably Meg. Just check in once in a while on there. No phone signal out here or anything. But I feel like the wind will die down today, and we might have to reconfigure our tarps for our fire. They'll secure Sector 7 for the time being. You got it, you got it. Yeah! It doesn't take much to make a man happy. Yes.
I'm looking right at the lens, staring right into the lens.
Wow.
I got this.
Ooh.
I'm blind.
What is down here thawing out NASA style? Yep, I bet you guessed it. Some Kumorcheks. Pierogies. There's Alex. Actually using my pulk to secure my tarp. Ground is rock hard frozen. No snow to put a snow stake. Not many rocks and things you can get. We used what we could. I just use that. Works great. Little cocoa time in the woods. One of my last Canadian cocos, the Arrow Bar.
Oh, I only got one for me. Thank you, Kumorcheks.
So it's Sunday. It's about, I would say probably 4:15, somewhere in that area. Day has gone fast. We had clouds. Now we just have this glorious sun out. Maybe about 18 degrees still. And I haven't really had a good chance to have a good visit with Jonah and Alex in a long time, and even longer for Alex. And we have been engaging in conversations, things that I love and things that I've not had time when I see these guys in the past here or there at a wedding or a quick thing or a circus thing. It's not time to take hours, days, and sit around and be together. Kind of out here trusting each other with each other's lives. We're in the Boundary Waters on a huge frozen lake in Minnesota. You know, things could go haywire here, but we feel confident, not cocky, confident. And I know they got my back and I got theirs. So it's been fun. You got to really get somewhere like this and converse, connect. We've laid our hands on each other, put our arms around each other and just stood in a circle and said, you know, often I don't get the human contact I want sometimes, you know, being kind of a spirited introvert. So with people I trust and I love, and I can just be myself around these guys. I mean, sure, I'm Shug, I'm Sean in real life. With them, I can be more Sean than Shug, as you might know me as on this YouTube site, because of this powerful medium they call YouTube, and a video camera that goes out and transports a person to another person. And I watch people's lives through YouTube, so I understand how it feels. I'm feeling kind of deep today. Really thankful, really good, really connected, powerful, at peace. You know, and I know when you're sitting at home watching a YouTube video from your couch or your table or wherever it is, popped up in bed, hopefully eating yourself a nice Italian hoagie and having yourself a Dr. Pepper. You can't catch the scope of it out here. It's just what it feels like to be out in this cold, on this frozen lake, with it groaning underneath me. And just, this is what I dream about, just being in the Boundary Waters, looking out. And because we got our chores done and we're caught up, we actually have time today we have plenty of firewood. We've been here, we're acclimated, we're not struggling to get things set up and get everything together. We're settled in, man. So we can just watch. All secure in Sector 7, Whoooooo Buddy. Jonah has a nice touch with the pierogi. Crispy. Soft. Cheese and potato, right? Mm-hmm. It's a little bit like eating a cloud. But inside it's warm and fluffy and cheesy, like me. Raise your hand out there if you envy us for sitting out here on a frozen lake, or if you think we're the dumbest people in the world. Raise your hands. We're Wendigos. We can see you. No, we're Windingos. Windingo! Hey, I don't know if you can hear this on camera, but the lake is really talking under the ice right now. Gurgling, thumping. Oh, yes, sir. That's a powerful bull. Get her. Ooh. What are we looking at here? A big chunk of meat with some onions and stuff on it?
No onions and peppers, right? It's just marinated steak. Stay on its throat.
That smells amazing. We're having that on tortillas, Alex, with some cheese.
Sir.
Jiggity. Do diggity. Yeah, minus 6.7. Well, it's a good frosty morning. Oh, in a fine, non-windy, crisp morning to you out there. Coffee's on, and I await it eagerly. Well, my little discovery was the, these are the cherry frosted Pop-Tarts. And they freeze solid in this kind of weather. Never knew that. Never brought them winter camping. They're hard as a rock. Got to dip in the coffee. Like them better when they're a little malleable. Last night we were talking about maybe stopping at the Angry Trout, getting some fried oysters. Hope they're open when we go by. I present to you the sun and the lake. Caribou. Glory. All my clothes are tucked in properly. It's the most squared away I feel all day. Wow. Yeah. Lucky to be here. Lucky to make time to do it. Lucky to be retired and have the time. And talk other people into it. I had a dirty lens. Well, we're getting camp broken down here. A little leisurely morning. We're just kind of going at an easy pace. Such a pretty day and such a pretty place. And all three of us are talking about how well rested we feel. Because I got 10, at least at a minimum, 10 hours of sleep a night. It was good sleep. It was warm sleep. I was never cold. This was our coldest morning. And I wouldn't have known till I woke myself up. Because I heard Jonah getting up and rumbling around over there and make a coffee, have a Medagliadoro. It was very good. And thank you for joining us. Truly appreciate it on this YouTube life. I mean that.
Higher in snow. A little higher.
All right, we're on the egress now. We're out here to already Liz Lake. Beautiful day. It's like, I don't know, 28, 30 degrees. Sunny, crisp, not windy. I'm just gonna tell you now in case I don't see you later. All secured Sector 7. Whoooooo Buddy. That's as loud as I can get. Yeah, hey, vocal cord surgery. I'm still on vocal rest. It was quiet out here. And now all you hear is the sound of pocket coffees, the chocolate cracking. The search plane looking for us. Glory, glory, glorious, glorious winter in Minnesota. I done told you. Okay, for those of you not familiar with Minnesota ice, you can see in those cracks how thick it is. Yet it's talking and moving, and it's very feathery. You can see sort of a little feathery thing on it this year. The beluga whales are swimming beneath us. You were on your...
Did you ever see this one of our night dive?
I did see your night dives. Hello. At the Angry Trout, this place is awesome. We're getting fried okra, no, fried okra, fried oysters. We've been talking about fish. We've been out there living on top of fish, and all we've had is meat. So, you're getting fish and chips too, right? French fries, chips, fish, oysters. We're supposed to be talking like we're talking and we're whispering low tones like this. Like, you know, the boss is right over there. They're staring at you.
Ooh, buddy.
Ooh, buddy too.